Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the circular flow of income model. Now, there are two important places that you must remember. The households, which are basically, just your resources, your people, your households, your workforce, and then your firms, which are just businesses that they make products. And so then you have the factor market here where it's households giving stuff to firms. This is known as the factor market. This is where you're mainly going to have your factors of production or sell, which is just, in this case, capital, entrepreneurship, land, and labor. And yeah, now, when firms are selling to households, this is known as the product market. This is where they're essentially taking stuff from the factor market to make products for the households. And now, the way that sell is paid is through the product market in the form of interest for capital, profits for entrepreneurship, rent for land, and wages for labor. So you have to remember that. Now, with when you have your income, for instance, over here, you're going to have these things known as leakages, because whenever you get income, first of all, you got to save some of that money so that you're not broke at the end of the day. Obviously, because you're getting more income, you gotta import stuff like that, them Gucci stuff, and then taxes, because the government always just wants to take your taxes. These are going to be known as your leakages. So I like to remember the acronym SIT. That's what helps me remember this. Now, when you're going to your expenditures over here on the factor market, you're going to have these things known as injections. Now, these injections are going to be known as investment. So, households, they're going to invest some money into these firms over here. So, like, think of venture capitalists or investors, something like that. Exports, so think of it like households, like there's a bunch of oil land, so they're going to be exporting their oil to the firms to be used to make stuff. And then think of government spending. I didn't put spending, but think of the government spending for expenditures or an injection, because whenever the government wants to do an infrastructure project, they're going to have to spend on stuff like resources from the households. So think about that. Thank you.